Welcome to Real Talk with Professor Swag, and I'm on here because unfortunately a couple of cops just shot at an unarmed individual here in the state of Wisconsin. Now just think about that for a second. I'm not even going to put the race into perspective. A couple of cops just shot at an unarmed individual. Unarmed individual. We're not even going to talk about the race. Most of y'all already know what race the individual is. But if you just close your eyes for a second, don't even put race into the perspective, and you just think about the fact that cops just randomly shot an unarmed individual. An unarmed individual. They didn't try to mitigate the situation. They didn't try to use any form of de-escalation prior to shooting this individual. They didn't use no mace. They didn't use no pepper spray. They didn't try to use, their own strength to take the individual down. They simply pulled out their weapons and they fired at an unarmed individual 7 times. Now, to add to that, the individual was going to their vehicle that had children in the vehicle. Now, if you and I as a citizen were firing upon the cops might even try to throw an additional charge against us for child endangerment, depending on what state you live in. Now, since it's the other way around, they might not even get that charge. But the fact that the cop just sat there, or the cops sat there and just shot at an unarmed individual 7 times. I'm going to say it again. The cops just shot at an unarmed individual 7 times. I ain't even got to say the race. Most of y'all already know, and if you don't know, you will know by now. But what I'm putting at the end of this video is a couple of statutes here in the state of Wisconsin as far as penalties that the cops may and should face. Because if it was you and I, it wouldn't even be no question. We'd be handcuffed and arrested immediately. But since it's cops, they get to have a little grace period of paid leave, paid administrative leave, until they say, okay, we're going to arrest you guys. So they say, no, you can come back to work. Or they say, we're not going to let you come back to work, but you can go work somewhere else, which doesn't make any sense. But to get back to the point, these cops just shot at an unarmed individual, and they shot at the individual 7 times. And if you ain't mad and talking about that, then I don't know what you're talking about.